Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I'm your host, Galvin, and it's been about 10 years almost. We've actually gone through two monarchs. Our non-rare Kovich one died, and luckily for us, King Retard didn't exactly rule very long. I'm glad for that. He was actually just recently inaugurated on March 29th, being April 16th now. It's not been long after that's what made me decide to bring you guys in, because it's about time. We still have bankruptcy on until August 1st. I have made a small amount of progress here, here, and here in changing religion to Orthodoxy. I also got rid of that up there. And I think I converted, a bit of this here over here to Russian. Got rid of the last of the Finnish up there. But, I've gotten pretty lucky in terms of religious revolts. This is the only province that's been spewing them, which actually is okay, because the stuff that comes out here is like 4 or 5 things, not like an actual revolt, so I'm lucky for that. Otherwise my armies would have been completely useless, and I probably would have lost much of Siberia to Kazan in defections. And even worse, worst case scenario, we're really lost most of this. Tons of it would have been converted to Sunni. But, we're okay now. We're just about through all this. And I have a pile of money, which I'm going to use to repay some more loans. Yep, I have loans again. I know I didn't want them, but you know what? I had to get them. Persia invaded me and I had to pay them off. They wanted a lot of land. They did a holy war, so it wasn't exactly good. And, oh yeah, I don't know how much, I don't think I put too much into diplomacy technology. I think I had level 9 when I left you guys, so getting to level 11 now. Nothing too far. I think, can we boost ability? Yeah, okay, let's put us back up to 3. Just stay at 3. That's what I want right now. Come August, I can actually fight rebels, not that there are many remaining. We've got legitimacy again ever since our king died, thankfully. That's been a great help, actually, because that's basically 4 revolt risk. And what else has happened? I don't think that much. At least not in terms of me. Denmark is floppiting between Protestant and Catholic. Byzantium continues to beat the Turks up. What else? Mali, we've discovered them, I guess. I don't know if we had before. But Persia's kind of... the Timurids collapsed. Let's go with that. I don't want to say Persia beat them. The Timurids just flat out collapsed. Outside of that, yeah, not much has actually happened. So, it's been a bit of a quiet thing ever since, Persia invaded, and I paid them off to go away. Cost me like $2 grand and 10 loans, but hey, I got rid of them. Right now I'm just trying to keep everything down and get this money rolling in. Ah yes, and we are actually out of bankruptcy. Phew, finally. That's also going to drive down the expense of a lot of these dudes. Global tariffs, yeah. Let's get better relations over time to cover for our prestige missing. And I think he just died. Yeah, he did. Well, sucks to be him. Congratulations on being my new army reformer. Because I need to catch the hell up in military tech. Poland is at 14. I think some people are at 15 now. Maybe. I swear I saw 15. I saw 15, I tell you. Not crazy. Not crazy. And all of Sweden's under siege. They're screwed. So I do need to play a bit of catch up here, like even Persia is at like 15, I think. Yeah, there you go. Don't even know how, they're in the Muslim tech group. Europe's falling behind though. There actually is almost no revolts around here, and a lot of that's just simply because I also can't convert any other provinces right now. Now, if there's no revolts and I can't convert anything, why do you think that is? Is it local autonomy? I think it's local autonomy. Udmurtia. Congratulations, and welcome to the right faith. So let's get our army out of Siberia. They've been locked there for about 3 years, unable to move. Subjugate Kazan. Okay, Kazan does not exist. Seems reasonable. Oh well, it feels good to be out of bankruptcy and actually the ability to fight. Let's continue repaying loans. I need 1 more month. Once the loans are done, I think we can actually continue on with normal activity. I don't really want to have any outstanding. But the loan is coming due. Oh god, please, please. Oh no. Oh, phew, still 2 years away. I think I'll be okay. I just didn't want to have to, you know, take out another bunch of interest on them. Because it, you know, goes up from 200 to 300 there, 50% friggin' interest, because my interest per annum was like 14. For those, because bankruptcy sucks. So I had to take out loans with like a 50% interest rate. Not exactly great. But we're almost there. If I can get rid of at least 2 more, we'll be okay. I won't have to worry too much. They took some damage and they aren't healing. We do have a bit of a manpower pool finally built up too, which is really nice. It's good to have a bit of manpower in reserve and all that. And we can get military tech? Good. Good. I guess it's that. The cannons, and cannons are better now. Okay. Artillery shock, really. Pfft. Artillery don't have shock. Musket or bow, military technology cost. It's... yeah, I'm gonna say now muskets are better. Screw army tradition. I'm not getting any generals anytime soon. I think we're okay. But yeah, things have been nice and quiet for a while now, and I'm very pleased with how things have turned out. I've survived what people said I would fail. People said I was doomed, and they laughed at me and said, wow, this is the first time I think I've ever seen Kale fail at a grand strategy game. And you know what? I didn't fail, boys. And girls, if any girls actually watch this. I think like 5% of you are girls. Probably just guys who say they're girls. Just saying. Anyway. So yeah, I've managed to come out, and I didn't even lose any provinces, which is the most impressive thing. I thought for sure I was going to lose a chunk of provinces down here, and probably even some to Denmark or something, but I've managed to avoid doing that. Alright, yeah, I'll be able to get rid of the last of these loans soon. I now only need 215 gold to repay the last one. Trade policy working. Huzzah! It's nice. It's just nice. Though sadly interest is still pretty high. Or not interest, what's it called? Inflation, that's what it's called. Inflation's still pretty high. It's going down now because we've gotten far enough into the economy ideas that it'll go down. I'm also now going to state that the next time a minstrel event or an event that gives me stability pops up, I'm going to westernize. And people are just gonna be like, wow, out of the frying pan into the fire, why don't you? Not quite. Not quite. Because I'm still getting used to this interface. Making St. Petersburg my capital, which simply requires that I have the technology group Western, which I get at the start of westernization, grants me 3 stability. So combined with a wandering minstrel or whatever, event that pops up to give me stability, I can actually, you know, get one stability right off the bat, and that should make westernization incredibly easy. Superior unit type. Chambered demi-cannon. Let's do it. Alright. Okay. I believe we can repay our last loan. Yes, we can, and done. Alright, so we have a nearly complete legion here. It's basically what I was able to muster to fight off tiny little groups of rebels that I could actually fight. We still have absolutely no prestige because I've been giving in to the rebel demands at every which way. Simply because it's that much easier. It actually makes that much more sense. To do? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we are at 19. It appears we only need 5 more cannons. Hey, you know what? That's what the production interface is for. Let's do it. Chambered any cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Alright, so 5 more chambered demi-cannons coming right up. I have a hell of a strong economy right now because my army is practically non-existent. Little weary, or wary of that. Alright, looks like maybe some places don't have local autonomy anymore. Yeah, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. It's gonna be a while before I can convert anymore. But, like I said, I'm alive, so I could care less. At this point, I'm probably going to be going after Astrion, though. I should get to work on them. Now is the culture that we desire. Good. Has no possible provinces in which to fabricate a... Okay, well, we've already got claims on 2 of his provinces. Seems like a good enough reason for me. And, you know, his entire lack of army because he's at war with Syria. So his entire army existing southwards. That seems like another good reason to go to war. You know what, though? I'm going to train the siege teams first. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3 siege teams for each of his provinces. That will pretty much stop him from building troops, so I shouldn't actually have to worry about anything. Okay. Stability -5 has military access. Oops. Let's cancel that. Alright, let's get the Russian Imperial Army together. These guys have survived thick and thin with me. They've survived the time of troubles. They are the best damn army I could have ever asked for, I'll say that much. Sadly, I don't have a good general to give them. I'm not giving them my king. So, July 2nd. Already I'm pretty much back up to my old way of playing. And they're now at peace with Syria. Good for them. Oh, you're trying to train troops, are you? Well, too bad. They are, however, allied with Konolu, so we are going to need our Imperial Army here. So let's get them down here, eh? Caraman, I'm not too worried about them. I don't even know where the heck they are. They should be, yeah. I figured they were on the south side of Anatolia. Nothing particularly worrying. Kazan, really? What? How? Oh, alright. I suppose that's fair. Don't like it, but I guess technically it's fair. Probably means I should work on building a second legion or something. If I had the money for it. Which I don't. Leader may not demand peace. So, specifically, I just need to take out Astrion, or Konolu. Sue for peace. Let's see, -41, alright. Because I still hold the war goal. Technicalities. Don't actually know if Kazan will be, joining in this war too. Either way, I only have to hold out for a little while. Once these sieges are through, that's all that's really required. Oh no, Kazan is joined in. It would be best to go kill them. They have a hell of a lot of cavalry, which is actually really bad for them now. Because at this point in the game, cannons appear to be just so much more powerful. Let's look at the technologies. The military screen. Is it? No, I guess the technologies. Yeah. Like, we see a heck of a lot of fire. Yeah, infantry are perfectly balanced right now. But come level 17, yeah, I figured you'd run away. And Riga continues to be insolent, as usual. Yeah, 1% attrition because they have full defensiveness. That's fine. We're regenerating faster than that. And I don't really want to attack them over the river. I mean, they are still 2 military tech ahead of me. It's some, or just 1. All that does is give them an improved combat width. Actually, I'm okay with that. Let's go over the river. And, yeah, that was just the opening phase. That was fire phase. Now we're into the shock phase, which is where he should dominate. But he's just at such low morale and has no infantry left that any chance of success at that point is actually pretty bad for him. Infantry to Samara. Okay, so you're just getting out. That's fine. Let's also get out. Sieges will be finishing up soon, hopefully. And annexation of Astrion will soon follow. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know what Korokanalu is going to be all about. Yeah, they have a high war exhaustion at least, so. Do I want to? It would get me the table of ranks. I do need to max out economic ideas to get reduced inflation with direct action. That's very important, due to my current standpoint of having a fuckload of inflation. So that gets us interest per annum -1. Inflation base, yeah, debts and loans. So only 3 interest per annum now, which isn't bad. It's actually not terrible. Alright, so that's 1 down. Any of the other 2 forts could fall pretty much any day now, so shouldn't be long. I still didn't see Korokanalu show up, so all's well. Oh no, it looks like they finally are showing up. Fine. I need to mostly protect Kuban, so. Fall, you stupid city. When are they gonna get there? September 9th? Good, you fell. And then I don't care. Okay. $11 to $29, not terrible. All right. We don't have 10 war score yet, but that's all right. So don't know. I think -71 is the current. You've got a lot of places to run, don't you? Well, sadly you ran out. See, cannons are so devastating because they get the first move when cavalry are so ridiculously weak. So, even, at this point where cavalry are still pretty strong, allowing strong cannons that have the first move means that until the first shock phase, there's just no hope for the cavalry to be able to do anything, and by that point, they've already taken heavy casualties. It's like the idea that whoever attacks first in, like, turn-based combat has an advantage, right? In this case, I've got a significant advantage. Really? You are in my territory. So you're retreating strategically more than one province. That's odd. Very odd, actually. Alright. Hire a couple mercs. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. The second siege of Manich will be underway in no time. Kazakhs in this too, apparently. A vassal or lesser partner, alright. Really? Okay, there we go, yeah. We're starting to see that. We're starting to see them show their stress. There you go. Alright, I was worried for a second that for some reason they weren't reinforcing fast enough or something. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. We're finally out of the time of troubles and my bankruptcy. And you know what? We could take Defender of the Damn Faith if I wanted to. And I just might. I just might. At this point, yearly prestige isn't going to hurt. Speaking of prestige, we're actually getting some now that we're in combat, which is another reason why I wanted to go to combat. Now we actually have some relations improvements. Poland's still mad that we were at war over 20 years ago. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. As always, this has been your host, Galvin, signing off.